In the middle. If I don't mention you, don't be offended. And if I do and take the mickey, don't be offended. It's alright, offended. 10 years ago, I wrote a poem and read it out to you at Topolino's restaurant at the end of season 2. It was a decade of the Flying Squad, a time for celebration. 10 years of fun and friendship, and for most, intoxication. We drunk our way through 10 years of various ups and downs, promotion and relegation at Shrewsbury and Grimsby Towns, and the last game survival against Stockport under Slade. Oh, Gus and Tano and Tony Bloom, what a difference you have made. The final season at Wigby was a triumph, a joy, a delight. Southampton couldn't keep up with us, and Falmer was in sight. And now the world is wonderful. Yamex and Vicente and the Flying Squad are here again, still laughing and drinking plenty. There's Toronto Seagull, Phil Beanie. This year he's brought his mum. Welcome, nice to meet you. We're very pleased you've come. I'm not sure how you brought him up, but Phil drinks JD and Cokes. He's giving Canada the wrong impression of us beery Brighton blokes. Talking of Canadians, Rob Martin is here. He escaped to England to learn to drink good beer, and drink more beer, and eat Falmer pies, and then stay up for more drink. Do all the Canadians drink like him? It certainly makes you think. Contrast Rob with the Jacksons. Their behaviour is always the best. And a big hello to Sylvia, a welcome Flying Squad guest. Yes, Peter and Joe are responsible, sober, respectful, polite. Peter paid me to write all that, I hope it came out right. Another on best behaviour is Gary from the Isle of Man, with Chloe and Sue, and top man Ben, the quietest Brighton fan. They've been to Falmer regularly at the cost of quite a few bob. And Ben has learned a few new words, thanks to Elred, Jim and Rob. Russ and Trish are here again, this time from Vietnam, having previously come from Bolivia, Syria, Chile and Azerbaijan. Brighton is their football team, but travelling's their thing. Back to Tunisia next March, I hear, in time for the Arab Spring. Judith's been on her travels too, down to the South Atlantic. Well, Tommy was out with the team, Brighton wasn't romantic, but he's coming back from injury, and Judith's back here too, and according to his Twitter, he's got a job for you. There's David and Yasmin from Scotland. It's not quite foreign soil, though the Scots want independence and all the North Sea oil. Yasmin must be posh though, and drink fine Bordeaux too. What other explanation could there be for her blood being claret and blue? Richard and Lou Sullivan have come from a far-off land, a strange place where the locals have 6 fingers on each hand. Where there be mystery and dragons that the locals try to kill. It sounds to me like Cornwall's just like Burgess Hill. I suppose I should mention the Birchalls, especially Charlie, our son. He's the goalkeeper for his school, a future Albion #1. We've also had a memorable year. Birthday milestones for H and me. We celebrated our 40th in the East End Brasserie. And now I come to Uncle Nige. What is there left to say? Unlike at Crystal Palace, he's in the right seat today. For his birthday tomorrow, all he wants is drinking games and maturity and wisdom and a memory for names. And finally, the couple I've left till last. Finally, it comes to the couple I've left till last, the kings of organisation. Special thanks to Peter and Lynn, you've enhanced your reputation. Hotel and restaurants in Barnsley was a challenge to be sure, but everything's been great again. we're in your debt once more. While we're talking of the Flying Squad, we should raise our glasses high to all of those who couldn't come, no matter the reason why. Paul's Bravery, Brown and Webster, Robert Rogerson and the rest, and a special mention for Claire and Jim and Liz in the West. We've had a great time once again, despite the board draw today. Cold and grey with two teams who didn't really want to play. But the Flying Squad's fantastic, with friends from far and near, drinks and laughs and fun and drinks. We'll see you all next year.